Fucking jab my fingers through her eyes. In my eyes, all you've proved that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the thief used the fireplace, now can you? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation, and we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Kojin's office. Whew. And there you have it, my counter-argument. It's very impressive. She's seen through the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. Well, yeah, you need the fucking code. What is it, Kay? I haven't heard a peep out of you for a while now. If you don't think you can handle it, feel free to leave the rest of it to us. But Okay. Pull yourself together. You're the true heir to the thief's name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off of it. This case, you're running to catch the truth. You must see it through the very end. Mr. Edgeworth. You're right. I will see this through to the end. So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth. With pleasure. Looks like the lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it? Sheena, please, show me you're someone I can trust. Don't worry. This will be the deciding match, you'll see. Truly sorry, Agent Lang, but I simply cannot allow her to escape me again. Farewell then, Agent Sheena. Shall we begin? I'm ready whenever you are. Punch her in the throat. I proved that the rotating fireplace was used. Can't really call that proof. Who used it? Show me your answer with your evidence. Excuse you. You know what is suspicious? This wire in a clock. That you guys never found. Get fucked. Huh. Well, you say that you and your agents have finished your thorough investigation. Are you absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything? Well, aren't you? We full of ourselves, standing there insulting Interpol agents. You better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent, prosecutor. I never do that. However, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire. What exactly is this supposed to mean? Length of wire? So what about it? I'll tell you what. We found this in the Babalisian embassy not long ago. What? And we found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Kochin's office. You found that at the scene of Mr. Kochin's murder? But this wire wasn't all we found. We found one other and very important thing. There's more. In Mr. Kochin's office, there were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there. Oh yeah. There was like a giant stack of fucking fake money. What in the... Ayah! That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right? So what if it was? That's what I thought. But unfortunately for you, a recreation made by machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in that room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills? No. You see, so there was nothing in that office. Nothing you can call evidence anyway. I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression. How so? I don't recall saying that I was presenting evidence of any sort. But rather, I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete. And that this throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the thief. You still suspect me, I see. Alright, then I ask that you point to what part of my investigation is incomplete. The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Sheena. And it is not possible that the reason that person K was chasing close to the third floor, was because that person knew that there would be no other agents on that floor. Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Sheena was only pretending to be investigating the thief at the point of arresting Kay. In that case, there's one location no one has yet to inspect. Yeah, that other room. Easy peasy. The location Agent Sheena is, of course, the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection. Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there. I will be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'll be right back after I check out the room next to the office. And we can just sit here and wait. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think that Miss Sheena's the thief? Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is. I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the thief. But can you prove she's the thief is the question. If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to. And just what are you hoping he'll find? Let's just say this. I had Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier. An experiment? As if that detective has the brains for high science. It wasn't that mentally taxing. I made him use the same escape route as the thief. What did he find out by doing that? First, that it's possible for the person to fit through the revolving wall door. Second, that by going through him, his coat was covered in ash and ink. Who cares what his coat was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway. But is it really worth so little? I believe that it's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I am about to prove. Because if you can prove there's ink on it and ash, then you can match up that she has it on her. Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, sir. Oh, so what are these things that you found? Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir. Makeup? You found a coat? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe it's one of the person who was chasing me was wearing. Yes, the possibility does exist. Agent Sheena, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it? Fortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room. Aw. Thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a trip. May I have them back now? Calm down. These items that the detective brought are incredibly significant. I request that we be allowed to examine them. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission. I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation. But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this. I say let them look at your stuff, Sheena. Lang! Sheena, let's put it all out in the open. If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right? Yeah, I mean, this 100% either clears you or condemns you. Fuck you, Lang. I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you'd like. After all, I have nothing to hide. Good. Now let's begin. So which of Agent Sheena's belongings are you going to examine, sir? Sir! Makeup first. Or coat first. Makeup, then shoes. I don't care about shoes. Let's examine the coat. Yes, sir! It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly. Agent Sheena. The thief that Kay saw was wearing a coat. I'm beginning to wonder if the stain was created when you went through the fireplace. No, you have it wrong. That coat, the soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. And what about this dark substance around the hem? I wasn't asking about the soot, I was asking about the ink. I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. I'm sure it was just some water mixed in with soot when I was helping them put out the fire. I don't think so. So, you think you can get away with such a transparent lie? Yeah, don't lie to us, pal. It's the same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace. Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. So unless you can prove that the dirt in my coat is from the fireplace, which I can. How? You did a great job, Detective Gumshoe. Me, sir? What'd I do? This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. I had been hoping to find the coat that the person Kay was wearing. Saul was wearing. And thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat. I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy for your praise, sir. All that remains is for us to show what the dark substance of the coat hem is. Oh, and you think you can do that? Of course I can. This is the dark substance that's solely the hem of this coat. Ink. Obviously. Babalisian ink? Yes, this is what will prove the coat went through the fireplace. According to Ambassador Palanio, he burned some files on the fireplace this morning. You told us about that already, so I don't really see the point of mentioning it again. My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. And if the dark substance on this coat turns out to be ink, it would prove that you and this coat went through the revolving fireplace wall. Aki. Sorry to have clipped one of your wings, thief, but you're not finished yet. You have no way of proving whether or not this is Babalisian ink on the coat hem. Oh, but I do. And I intend to show that it is ink in a few seconds. How? I mean, we just get like some fucking expert. Fucking scientist, dude. Take a little sample and go see what it is. How, you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you. This will prove that the dark substance on the coat is Babalisian ink. Touch it, wear it. Well, I mean, you could touch it and like get it onto your hands probably. Burn it though. Fuck it. You can find out whether that is ink or not by lighting it on fire. That's how you're going to prove that it's Babalisian ink? What if it's not, and you just burn someone's coat, you dumb fuck? Yes, if you could please cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I'll show you here and now what the dark substance is. Sheena, sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut off a bit of your coat. Go ahead, I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway. Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something. Oh, I've got some matches. I always carry them with me so I can light smoke bombs. Then if I could please have one, Kay, you can get this experiment underway. We can. The flame. It's the same color as the flame's white crystal oil produces, which means, Babalisian ink is a product of white crystal oil, and when lit, the ink produces a green flame. I didn't know your coat was made out of it too. I believe the time has come to clip the thief's other wing. Sheena, you're the fake thief, the one who killed my father. Yes. It's about time you came clean, Agent Sheena. What should I say? Callisto, you. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you're not serious, are you? Do I look like the joking type to you? Ha! Callisto, you. I've never heard that name before in my life. No manner of speaking that attitude. You haven't changed a bit in 7 years. You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and tried to frame me on it. Oh, really? You have proof? You insinuate that I'm the Callisto, you, woman, but you can't prove it. If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me. The raven is a very unique bird, one that flies by darkness of night. However, the light of dawn has arrived and it will reveal your true ugly form to the world. Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence. Do you really have something that can prove that she's Callisto you? I do. It's something that the second thief has preserved for us these last 7 years. Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth. I will, Kay. For we have finally come to the end. Easy. We'll prove her to be Callisto. Easy fucking peasy. Here's some fucking perfume. This perfume, this will prove you to be Callisto you. It will? Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle? This belongs to Miss Yu, just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well. This is that bottle of perfume you spilled, which I preserved ever since. Holy fuck. I heard from my father, Byron Faraday, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Which means that your fingerprints are still on here. Every last one. We can clear everything up if you were to compare the prints of this to your own. Now come, Agent Sheena, will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test? I've already burned them all off. Laughing. Oh my Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. That's a lot of laughing. Holy stop! Laughing. Also, get that fucking thing fixed. It looks like you've seen through me yet again. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth. Callisto, you. So you've shown your true face at last. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than that time 7 years ago. Sheena, you're... Lang, I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man. So you were a spy all along. A mole sent by the smuggling ring I've been chasing after. Someone who's been feeding them intel on Interpol all this time. Haha, very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought. Callisto, you, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago. You're her, aren't you? The fake thief. That's right, Callisto, you. That's just one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Great Thief. Callisto, this time you won't escape. This is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly. You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the thief's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was. Okay, don't. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father. You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, too, possessed such laughable honesty. Aw, god damn it. Gay! Ah! You like... okay, go right now, pal. You despicable. Let go of me, you filthy... You think I'm a fake, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm the real thief. But that's impossible. My father was the one who created Little Thief. Hey, Edgeworth. The thief has 3 legs. Do you know why that is? Yeah, fuck off. Why it has 3 legs? Yeah, I fucking remember. There are 3 main reasons why the thief will always be 1 step ahead. First, the thief always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the thief always knows how exactly to disarm the security alarm. No, it can't be. Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the thief? The real identity of the thief is... Callisto. Neither? Fuck neither. The real identity of the thief is neither Burn nor Callisto. But by the same token, they are also both the real thief. How very perceptive of you. No way. I fucking was saying this because they both had the 2 different fucking cards. So, like, one of them has to... both of them could be real. The single person known as the Great Thief never existed. Mr. Edgeworth. No, I refuse to believe this. The thief is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The thief always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of a client's corporation operations. Skill number 2. The thief always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. And skill number 3. The thief doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind. Ever. Hey, you don't have to cock it. Oh. See ya, bitch. Detective Bad! It's only natural for the thief to never leave evidence behind. Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away. You're the 3rd member of the thief? Oh my god. You. Fucking god. All sides covered. I've been looking for you for a long time. 7 long years, but I finally got you. Why, Mr. Bad, long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team. If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago? Why indeed? It was nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill. How can you say that? I grow wary of this, and it's about time for everything to come to an end. And this time I won't miss. Stop! You! Gay! It's over, Sheena. Thank you, Lang. Your leg! Oh, son of a bitch! Agent Lang? Fuck! It hurts, but I don't care. Justice feels better. You idiot. What were you thinking jumping in front of my gun like that? What, you shot him? What are you risking your life for? Sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate. And as the Great Scrolls once said, I have to break her. And so long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her, not even from you. You really are an idiot, you know that? Huh, that's fine with me. You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey, sis. Yes? I want you to conduct a full body search. Sheena might have another weapon on her. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, your assistance, please. Sir! Hey, I found something. What is this, sir? It looks like the blade of a knife, but it doesn't have a handle. That's the fucking kill weapon. This is a great find, Detective. Oh, it is, sir. Let's try pairing this with the handle of the blade. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon. Hey, they fit perfectly together. This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched. I'm going to go return this Bubblician knife now. Alright, I trust that you'll make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Plenio. Bubblician knife handle given to Detective Gumshoe. I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it. Callisto, you. For the only time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. Which means that you must be Mr. Cochin's killer. Easy peasy. You killed Mr. Cochin with the Bubblician knife. Blech. Switched the handles, then took the original blade of the Bubblician knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and when you went back to accuse her of the murder, does that about sum it up? Haha, you crafted an engaging tale, Edgeworth, but there are two problems with it. Problems in what respect? Why do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? So you could frame her. It was also I could capture Kay Faraday. Yeah, obviously. What? When I saw you using that device at Gaywaterland, I knew right away that you were Byron Faraday's daughter. I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the thief. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Cochin's murder on me. Yes, I knew you would show up at the embassy tonight. So I thought to use you, but pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal. You had another? Yes. Once I had you under arrest, I had planned to search you. and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true thief. You're going to take Little Thief away from me? 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key. And the person who stole the thief's key was Mr. Faraday. That incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it? In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the thief was becoming a bit of a problem. It was an especially pleasant assignment. And why? Why did you become a member of the thief? Why? There is no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the beginning. From the beginning? What is that supposed to mean? The person I take order from hasn't changed, even now to this day. Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Kochin? And the real ringleader is still out there pulling the strings? It's one of the ambassadors, probably. Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should get going. And you're going to tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand, Sheena? I guess I should tell you, then, that I was the one who set the Babalisian embassy on fire. Why did you do that? I suppose it was to destroy all the evidence of the counterfeit bills. That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do. But then why start 2 fires? Sorry, but I can't tell you everything about the ring. It's your job to complete your investigation after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride. Wait! I mean, Miss Sheena. Yes. When I fell to the floor earlier, these fell out at my feet. What about them? They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you. You can have them. They're of no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away. No, I want to keep them. Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot, Edgeworth. About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight. What? I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will. Mr. Prosecutor. Yes, Agent Lang? Mark my words, I'm not here, and I'll be back. It's got nothing to do with duty or anything, because this has become my personal case. I may have been shot, but I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be. His anger appears to have negated the sensation of the pain in his injured leg. It's finally over. Okay. I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know? It's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed. The person's the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring. Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? No, they're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling for the Jam and Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome. I understand. Let's take good care of them for you. There's a bit of soil stuck in the ends of these sticks. Oh! Oh my god. No way, these fucking plants. They're fucking plant stakes. Oh, Lord. Easy fucking peasy. That's her fucking boss, right there. Fucking give us it away. Yeah, there is some fucking dirt on here. Hey, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. There's dirt on here. It's totally ruining the beauty of the hair stick. I suppose. Why is there dirt stuck on the end of the hair stick in the first place? I am too fucking smart because I was wondering what the fuck this was for. Nice. That's who her boss is. Easy peasy. Alba, you got some splaining to do.